Okay, the title of this video is about broadcast messages, and really there's not a whole lot of difference between how you set up your broadcast message than you set up your follow-up message. There are just a couple of differences, and so I want to show you the difference between them. Of course, keep in mind and understand that your follow-up message, that is the one that's going to be sent on a schedule, on a time schedule that you set up, and it's going to be different for each person. That's going to be your autoresponder series, the ones that that AWEBER is going to send out automatically for you. The opposite are the broadcast messages. Those are the ones, it's like a bullhorn. You're shouting it out to everybody all at the same time. So let me show you just a couple of differences here with the broadcast message that you want to definitely take advantage of. First of all, if you do a lot of broadcasting and it's basically the same format of your message, there's a very nice feature over here that shows you all of your previous sent broadcasts for your mailing list. In this case, it shows all of my previous broadcasts for my Warrior Post of the Day mailing list. And I use basically the same format every single time that I mail that out. And so right here I have a copy feature where I can just copy it, and all of the different settings that I have for that message are already done for me. I don't have to remember, did I set the track links, did I set this, did I set that. It's just going to copy it, then I can change the content, and then away we can go. So that's a very nice feature that's there. We can also split test broadcasts. I'm going to get to that in a different video. Right now I'm going to go ahead and click on Create Broadcast Message. And some things here that I want you to pay attention to and really notice is that you can set these up to send on a particular date at a particular time. A very nice feature. Perhaps maybe there's a giveaway that starts or a big launch that starts at a particular day and a particular time. You want to send out an hour ahead of time. You want to send an email to remind people about that. And so you can structure all of that right here. Something else that's very handy here too is where it talks about where it says use view. Now what does that mean? Right now it says that I'm sending this to all leads. So everybody that's in the Warrior Post of the Day mailing list is going to send it to. But if I click here where it says all leads, I have several different options. I can just send it to people who have subscribed in the last few days, people who have opted in within the last few hours or the last 30 days. I have several different options that I can use here that might be advantageous to the marketing or depending upon the message that I'm sending. You can also narrow that down by creating your own view. So you can do a search and just find a particular sub-list within your main list, and you can even create that view and save it if you wanted to in the future. You can also enable the tracking of the clicks. So if you're putting in links inside of your emails, very important to track it. You probably want to go ahead and check that off as I showed in the other one. It gives you a very, very handy chart showing you what has been clicked on, what hasn't been clicked on, and it helps you to plan out your marketing strategy there. And again, down here, some very important ones, this publish in the RSS feed or the HTML archive, that is very handy also. You probably want to check that off there. So just a couple of different little things about the broadcast. And remember that the broadcast is a one-shot deal. Once you've sent it out, nobody else who subscribes after that point is going to get that broadcast. That's the difference between your broadcast and your follow-up. Now in the next video, I'm going to share with you something that's very exciting. I love this feature in AWEBER, and that's called the blog broadcast.